So I'm sorry, but like, he's not weaponizing the DOJ, but even if he was, could you blame him? I wouldn't. For wanting to go after the woman who we are now finding out apparently lied in a very consequential detail under oath for the sole reason to give rabid leftists a talking point that Trump was a rapist? Under the left's logic, they would have sent the FBI after her, not lawyers, because that's what they did to Trump. Trump's actually showing a pretty great deal of restraint right now. But according to, the newsman on MS Now or whatever other stupid network, who you're supposed to listen to because they're like the self-proclaimed beacon of morality, truth, and humanity.
Use of the Justice Department to go after E. Jean Carroll in this way is completely unprecedented.
Well, when Democrats do unprecedented things, you have to counter with unprecedented means. If you take a swing at the king, libs, you better not miss, and you missed in a major way. Look, I don't really care. The DOJ buried the little guy with their sham January 6th investigation, and I am totally fine with going tit for tat here. Don't give me that, oh, when does it stop? We didn't start this. They did. It stops when we get even. Even. Like Old Testament even. Because then they will know that there's a cost for doing the stupid things that they did, especially with this. You can't just lie about somebody raping you and use it as a political talking point to sway a national election. They should be going after Christine Blasey Ford, too, if you remember. Her no specifics lady who accused Brett Kavanaugh of raping her. She had even fewer details than E. Jean Carroll. 3-4 decades later, mysteriously just pops out of nowhere when he was up for a Supreme Court seat. He didn't remember who she was. Then he gets confirmed, and now where is she? No charges, it just vanished. Lady, if it was such a big deal that you went wall-to-wall media interviews, Kavanaugh was such a bad guy, and you didn't file any charges, not only leading up to that for 40 years, but nothing after he got confirmed, you just let it go? Okay. Yeah, I want to see every single one of those people charged, tried, and locked up for this, because if we don't, years from now, when Trump is gone, they're going to do it all over again to somebody else, and they may not have billions of dollars of their own money to back it up. Democrats will do whatever they want because there's apparently never any consequences. Remember when they use these bogus cases as a justification to literally remove Trump from the ballot in places like Colorado and Maine? You want to talk about unprecedented? Oh, Trump's unprecedented. Dude, you guys took the guy off the ballot. Libs couldn't throw him in jail. They couldn't beat him at the ballot box. So they literally removed him from the ballot until SCOTUS stepped in. I want the DOJ to crush these people. I'm fine with my tax. I'll pay more taxes for that. And if you can't find them guilty, no problem. Just do what they did. I don't know. What did they do to the January? Oh, that's right. The January 6th people. They locked them all up, and some of them didn't get a trial. They were in solitary confinement for years. They tried to bury those people. You know what? And if you can't do that, just bury them in legal expenses like they did to Mike Flynn. That's right. They charged him with things and things and more things, and then he had to sell his house, and he was out of money and had to plead out of it. Like, I don't care anymore. We, the people, reelected Donald Trump despite all the mudslinging by the left because we want it. And I'm just going to call it what it is. I want revenge. I do. Okay. Dems violated every norm. Now I want my tax dollars to wreck these people. You can call me petty from whatever ivory tower you sit in, but I don't care. I will tap dance on your political grave with a smile on my face because I am just like probably almost every one of the other 80 million people on the Republican side that is sick and tired of this stuff.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.